we got some sweetened condensed milk and some cherry Kool-Aid. We're gonna make a really awesome summer pie for you guys. Wow, that smells strong.
It smells like cherry Kool-Aid.
Dang. There's like two really...
invades the nostrils.
Yeah, concentrated ingredients together. That is awesome. Okay, I'm not gonna fully mix it because I'm gonna mix the rest with the next step. So let me grab our big mixing bowl. And we're gonna grab some Cool Whip. This is an 8-ounce tub. Gonna dump that in there. I always find this easier to mix whenever I've kind of let it sit out a little bit, not in the freezer. Pour this right on top of there.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. This stuff is thick, man.
2 C's.
2 C's.
Will this one finally be red? Will it,
I think it will be much more red.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I mean, I could add some food coloring.
I guess. I mean, it's looking good right now, though.
It's kind of like a pink.
Yeah, dude, that looks great.
Dude, this is thick.
The other ones weren't getting this,
yeah.
this pink.
That's true.
Obviously.
Well, this colorful.
But yeah, this color, this looks cool. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is like way thicker.
It's like cake batter.
Yeah, it's putting my triceps to work.
You could definitely put this in a balloon and really hit somebody with it.
Ooh, yeah. All right, get your graham cracker crust, or make one if you're extra fancy. I'm not extra fancy. This works just fine.
It looks like gum or
Yeah.
Laffy Taffy.
Oh,
like
yeah.
You just melted some Laffy Taffy in there.
That is so true. I feel like this will thicken quicker, right?
Yeah.
Because it's already
Thick.
like more thick than like the root beer and things like that I've tried recently.
Yeah.
Is that pretty good? I think that looks
Spread it. It
awesome.
smells really cherry.
Yeah. Up in my baking
You're a real
abilities.
pie guy these days.
Even though this isn't, is this considered baking still if you're not like
Baking.
putting it in the oven?
We're making something.
It looks like a big like cupcake top. Now let's put this in the freezer for about 3 hours and check it out. Ooh, baby, that looks good. Woo! What's that like? Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. I see. Let's cut some of this out.
There's like shine coming off of it.
I know. Ooh, that tastes good. That little finger licking that I got. Oh, it cuts really nice. Smooth. Definitely more thick than those float pies that I did. So it doesn't really take as long in the freezer.
Probably like condensed milk.
Look at that. That is thick right there. Let's try this out. Man, that looks so good. I'm gonna do some Cool Whip. If you had a cherry, that would be pretty smart, because since it's like a cherry pie. But I'm not that smart, so we don't get one, unfortunately. Let's try this out though. Get some of that whipped cream on there. Like, is it gonna taste like Kool-Aid, or is it gonna taste like cherry pie? It smells good.
Down the hatch.
Whoa. That's amazing. Like, it tastes like Kool-Aid pie. Like, I don't know how better to explain that. Like, it tastes like you're drinking Kool-Aid, but in pie form. Like, that is actually really good and refreshing and perfect for the summer. Honestly, I would eat this with Kool-Aid, like, drink. That would be really good together. Man, I should have made some of that. I'm gonna go make some. That sounds amazing. You guys gotta try this one. Wow, look at that. Mmm. 2 thumbs up. Beautiful. Strawberry JellO, 3 ounces. Pour that in there with it. Get your fire starter. Mix that up. Some people use a whisk. I like to kind of lightly, but I'm pretty sure this is what you did. He said if you just add friction and motion to anything, it was heat. Yep, see, look how, I fully believe it. I think that it's like already ready. we're gonna make
it's
some
pretty ready. Red.
Yeah. We're gonna add a carton of cottage cheese. I got fat-free, little low-fat diet for you guys. Gonna pour that whole thing in there. This is really gonna help thicken it up. I know you guys love cottage cheese. So we're gonna go back to our fire starter. Look at the texture that it adds too.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's almost like tapioca.
Yeah. Probably gonna taste really good. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Okay, next up, we just have some fruit we want to add in there. So, got some strawberries. We got 1 banana. We're gonna slide that onto there. It's about 8 ounces of strawberries. That looks pretty good. And then let's just kind of mix that up again. Really get in there, those edges. Beautiful. So now we got the creamy texture, we got the like softer chunky texture, and we have the crispiness. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. I use frozen strawberries because they'll be cold and kind of like sensitive on your teeth. It'll make this whole recipe colder. It's kind of like putting ice cubes in here. All right, what do you think? Should I give this a try?
I mean, it looks ready, doesn't it?
No time like the present. I'm gonna eat this whole thing, so I'm just gonna eat out of here. But if you guys want to, portion this out amongst, a few of your friends, family members, or save it for a week, I'll probably eat this in like, I don't know, maybe by tomorrow.
Pre-workout.
So yeah. Here we go. Okay. That's really good. It tastes really fresh. And the strawberry JellO in there, you could do like lime, you could do like blueberry. I think you could try a lot of different JellO flavors, but this is solid. Super cold, good too. You could put it in the refrigerator and make it even more cold or chilled. But look at that. That is so good, guys. Man. Yeah. All right, we are making my grandma's famous peanut butter pie with chocolate crust. We're gonna do 8 ounces of cream cheese, and then we're gonna do a cup of creamy peanut butter. You can use whatever brand you like. I really like the Kroger brand. And you could even get like an extra creamy if you want, but I think it'll be pretty good together. So then you wanna grab your mixer, your whisk, and you wanna mix this on medium till it's all whipped up. All right, now let's add some confectioner's sugar. It's snowing. Okay, you gotta be careful not to turn this on too fast because it's gonna poof everywhere. I've done that once before. Not a good time. Pretty good. Now for the finale, got your Cool Whip, your 8 ounces of regular Cool Whip. You're just gonna dump this whole thing in there. Make sure you get all that goodness because this is gonna really cream this up. And I melted it a little bit because I took it straight out of the freezer, so that's why it's a little like soggy looking, but it's gonna be really good and creamy. Mix this up. Look at how creamy that looks. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get all that out of there. You don't wanna miss any of this. Okay, now we're gonna grab our chocolate crust, or you could make like a homemade Oreo crust if you want. I just like this already made one. And I'm just gonna dump this mixture right in here. So we've got peanut butter, we got confectioner's sugar, we got cream cheese, we got Cool Whip. And look how thick that is too. It's like, it's fluffy and creamy, but it's really thick. And once we get this in the fridge for a few hours, it's gonna be perfect. You could like drizzle this with some more chocolate, but I think the amount of chocolate that's in the crust is enough for me. You could put like Reese's Pieces in this. You could put chocolate chips, kind of give it some more flair, but
This is just kind of the way that I like to make my grandma's secret. Just simple recipe for just if you have a holiday party coming up and you're scrambling to put something together. This is super easy, not that expensive. It's made up of stuff you probably already have in your house anyway. And yeah, it's very tasty. So let's just kind of smooth that out. And now let's put this in the fridge for 4 hours at least, or overnight. We're gonna do 4 hours and then we're gonna try this out. Okay, peanut butter pie. I'm gonna eat this. Ooh, nice and hard. Okay, 4 hours in the refrigerator, or you could do overnight, but that is looking mighty fine. I'm just gonna cut myself out a slice. Don't mind if I do. And let's try this thing out. Very simple to make peanut butter pie. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that cut. Guys, I think I finally learned how to cut a pie. Whoa, almost lost it. That looks so good. Okay. Just gonna put a little bit of this whipped topping on there. And man, I think she's ready to be taste tested. What do you think? Get that crust in there. Ooh, that smells so good. That just reminds me of Grandma right there. Her favorite recipe for us coming over. Man, that just brings me back to childhood right there. So simple, so easy. You guys gotta try this one. Man. Just break that apart. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna make some Cool Whip cookies today. This is a fun recipe that I found the other day and really was excited to try it. I think you guys are gonna love it too. So we're gonna use an 8-ounce container of Cool Whip. And then we grab our super moist Devil's Food cake. All right, and you're just gonna dump that whole thing into the Cool Whip. Kind of reminds me of that hot chocolate dip we made. That was like whipped cream and hot chocolate packets. So this should be pretty interesting because that was a really good dip. Whoa, I'm already making a mess. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really trying to get better. I know you guys think I'm very messy, so I'm trying to see what the life's like with when you're a little bit slower and don't make as big of a mess. Now we got some cookie batter right there. Look at that, how that thickened up. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got that nice and mixed up, so I'm gonna grab my 2 spoons. I grab a cup of powdered sugar, and we're gonna do 2 spoons just so that we can avoid getting too messy. I like to use the spoons so I don't have to get as messy. This is a better one because I coated it a little bit better. Let's stick that one right here. Yeah, now it comes off the spoon a lot easier. That's gonna be a nice cookie. I'll kind of scrunch those down with a spatula whenever I am ready to finish this up and put it in the oven. But we're gonna do this for all 12 or so cookies. There, that's a good one right there. Nice. I got the trick down after that first one. All right, I got my spatula. I'm just gonna pour the rest of that powdered sugar on here. See if I can kind of use that. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting some cookies right there. Let's go. Just took me some figuring it out. I think that one's fine. That one's just a little dump thing. But we got some good ones in there. I think we're good to put this in the oven. Let's just put this in the oven for about 15 minutes on 350 and check it. Oh my gosh, those look good. Look at that. Man. Wow, that cooked really nice. Just break that apart. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's plate these. Get them ready for the big party or whatever you're making these for. It's gonna be way easier if I set that down. Look how nice they come off too because of that parchment paper and that kind of flour, but actually powdered sugar. So interesting. Look at that. Man, that looks good. Okay, I want to bite into that one. Look at that. Wow, okay.
That was really good. It's still interesting because it's made of cake batter. It definitely tastes like cake, but it has the crunchiness of the cookie. I love it. 3 ingredients. 3 ingredient cookies, guys. You guys have to try this one.
All right, we're gonna mash these bananas up. 3 bananas. This banana cream pudding. Just made it with the way you do on the box. So I think it's like 3 cups of milk and the banana pudding. Okay, let's mix that together. Get that nice and blended in. Then we're gonna grab 4 ounces of whipped cream. Actually, that's 8 ounces. But you know what? Let's do it. That sounds good right there. Blend that together. That's a nice mixture right there. Nice and chunky from the bananas. Okay, now set that aside. Grab your 9x13 glass baking cake sheet, and we're gonna layer this with graham crackers. Just like that. And we're gonna do the side walls as well. 2 more. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now we're gonna pour half of this mixture in here. I actually got this recipe from one of my Facebook fans, so shout out to you. You know who you are. If you guys have any recipes you want me to try on my page, I will gladly try it. I love making new things, and if you have a family favorite, something you love or something you've thought about trying, just send it to me in a message. I'd love to try it out. Okay, let's do another layer of graham crackers. Beautiful. Can we get one more little row in there? Ooh, how about we do this? Break it up. Boom. Yeah, it's like a puzzle. Okay, so almost a full bag of graham crackers. Or box. All right, let's pour the rest of that mixture in here. Man, that looks good. Guys, this is gonna be amazing. All right, spread that out. We're gonna put this in the freezer, let it thicken up, and then we're gonna try it out. Wow, that looks good, guys. Nice and hard. Okay, I'm gonna grab one more graham cracker. Gonna kind of crumble it up. Gonna spread that dust on here just to make it look pretty. All right. Beautiful. Okay, now let's try to grab a slice. That looks like it's gonna work. Ooh. Look at that, guys. Whoa! Man. I'm gonna put some Ready Whip on there. All right, let's dig into this. Graham cracker layers are nice and soft. Here we go. That is very, very tasty. Thank you for sending this recipe. Man, if you guys have any other recipes you want me to try, I'm all for it. I love me some desserts. Now, when you eat the rest of this, keep it in the freezer and always serve it frozen because it'll taste better. Pro tip. But wow, guys, this is so good. Look at that.